It is always nice to see Nigerians winning. Yo guys, what's up? My name is Dijaji Prime, the ITK, here again with another video. Now today we are talking about KSI's latest EP, Jump Around. Now KSI, very big YouTuber, has about 11 million subscribers. Also a bit of an actor. I didn't like his movie, Laid in America. Also dabbles into music. He dropped an EP last year titled Keep Up, which I enjoyed a bit. I liked a couple of songs on there. I liked the song Kilimanjaro. I liked also Smoke and Mirrors. I felt like on Kilimanjaro, he had a bit of a flow on there, very charismatic. On the song Smoke and Mirrors, he had a bit more intimacy, a bit more, talking a bit more personally on that track. I think he has a very good ear for beats, something he showed on his previous EP and on this EP as well. Now with KSI, it is problematic for me to do a review of this objectively because I'm a huge fan of him. In fact, it is because of him that I am here on YouTube. He's what inspired me to be a YouTuber. But nevertheless, I still have to hold him to the same criteria as I would any other artist. So talking about this EP, Jump Around, KSI has called himself a rapper, and while listening to this, I would not agree with that statement. I feel as though they're very juvenile attempts at rap, and there isn't much content in his music. There isn't much that you listen and you say, okay, this is who KSI is, this is what his sound is. He doesn't do very much that's different right now, and that might sound a bit harsh, but listening to these tracks, most of it is bragging and talking about, being a big guy or being a big person, being a celebrity, making all this money. But there isn't much content to it that lets an average person who just comes across this music and says, okay, who is this KSI fellow? Let me give it a listen. Unless you're familiar with him on YouTube, this doesn't tell you much, and that's the problem I have with this EP. It doesn't let me know what KSI wants to do with his music. There are 6 tracks on this EP, and it opens with the track Touchdown featuring Steph London. Steph London is another UK rapper. I actually enjoyed her verse on this. In fact, I'd say she outshined KSI on his own track. She had very charismatic flow. She was, speaking with the lingo. Her lingo was very charismatic. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Her bars were crazy. And yeah, she had a better presence on this track. I would say the beat is very good. I love the electric guitar. I love the bass. I love how, in tuned and mesmerizing and very upbeat this song is. However, it wasn't a very wise choice for KSI to have a feature on the intro track. I think this project is littered with features which doesn't let you get in touch with who KSI is as an artist. I don't know if he was afraid to just go solo on tracks alone, or maybe he didn't have enough steam to cover every single track or a majority of the tracks on his own. Second track is a single actually off of this EP, Jump Around featuring Waka Flocka. Now obviously this is a remix of House of Pain's original track, which was released in 1992 by the same name, Jump Around. And on this track, again, KSI doesn't bring anything new to this track. His bars are not there. I don't feel anything listening to this. In fact, he borrows a couple of lines from the original song. The feature with Waka Flocka. Waka Flocka is basically doing what Waka Flocka is. Nothing really here that makes me know, this is who KSI is, or makes me really enjoy the song. It's just a nice party song that's already out. Basically feeling like a remaster of this song. The next track, Friends with Benefits, or FWB. Again, nice electro beat. Again, he has a few struggle bars here where he's saying, we can chill and Netflix, we can pimp like Kendrick. Nothing again compelling here or makes me go, oh, he said that, damn. Like, it's just, yeah, it's just meh. It doesn't really make me say KSI is really good rapper. It doesn't make me say, oh, he did this or he did that. His flow was just meh. And even on the hook, the lady that provides the backing vocals is much better than him. I would have preferred if she had just sang the backing vocals instead of him. The main thing that shines on here is the beat and not KSI. Throughout this project, the main thing that shines is that he knows how to select good beats. He has a good ear for beats, but he doesn't bring anything to the beats. He doesn't bring anything unique or different or anything that will make you say, okay, even though he sounds like this, he's telling a story. No real story here. The only time he gives you something compelling or sort of gives you an insight into himself is on the final track, Sticks and Stones, featuring Arjun. And I'm sorry if I pronounced that incorrectly. And again, on this track, you know, he talks about people wanting him to stay in his own lane, people not believing in his vision, and sort of like, I've proved you wrong. And all in all, I didn't like the hook on this track, but it was an okay track. I think that was probably the best track if I'm to pick. The rest of the tracks, hard beats, party beats, electro beats, nothing that he brings to it, nothing that makes me go, oh, KSI is a good rapper, or oh, he's a good storyteller. And if really he wants to leave behind a legacy in music, he needs to work on that. What's more important is you leaving behind a legacy and you creating some sort of artistry. I think he did a good job of selecting beats that sort of show his personality, his loud and, you know, playful and joyous personality, but he didn't really tell a story. He didn't bring bars to it. He didn't really bring anything different to these tracks. So all in all, I'll give this I'll give this a 2.5, maybe a 3 if I'm being generous. Let's stick with the 3 out of 10. Didn't do very much for me, and I was a bit disappointed seeing as I had enjoyed his first project. Nevertheless, I hope that KSI, if he does by some, you know, miracle see this video, take some of these things on board. I would prefer if he dropped maybe one track, but that track really showed some personality to it, or was able to, you know, tell a story or have some bars on it. But with these songs, no bar really stood out to me as being very witty or very technical. Nothing on here was very compelling, and it doesn't seem like music that I will listen to regularly. I still listen to Kilimanjaro, I still listen to Smoke and Mirrors, even after it's been a year. I don't think I'll be listening to any track off of this. And another thing, maybe it's because I'm so used to KSI's voice. I watch their videos, the Sidemen videos, for maybe an hour or two every day. So maybe that's why I'm used to his voice, but again, it brings nothing new or compelling to these tracks. Once again, these are just my opinions. I hope you're not too offended by them. I'm still a fan of KSI, I still respect KSI, I just hope he's able to make better music in future, and I look forward to reviewing it on this channel. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, or perhaps you didn't, but if you did, please be sure to leave a like. If you're new around here, why not click subscribe? My name is Jaji Prime. I hope you have a blessed day, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.